first of all, I would like to thank Rashid Bhai for giving us this opportunity, and we feel that it's a beautiful, wonderful event, and I would say an initiative that Rashid Bhai is doing for the entire communities, not just single community but multiple communities which they are catering to and which Ritaayat is catering to. And we feel really obliged to have associated, as Cyboard is bringing quality schooling to every community across the country, and it's a wonderful opportunity for us.
So what do you want to say?
So I agree with Rajat. See, what Rashid is doing here is to help these communities in some or the other way. We think wherever we can contribute, we do our best part, because eventually we also have to be connected with these communities for the education that we're trying to bring. So thanks, Rashid.
All pleasure is mine, sir. Okay, so for me, I would very categorically mention this, that this wouldn't have been possible at all if these two gentlemen wouldn't have standing by us. Not only physically they are available here, they have been constant support over last, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2 weeks now. The reason why we connected, because the kind of mindset probably I was carrying, I met the right people who have the same kind of mindset. And eventually that we are trying to turn up into a space where the opportunity comes with education. And these people are, I would say, in personal terms, I have gone through the multiple applications due to lockdown. We all went that the kids are studying and all of that. But what these guys are doing, in brief, we'll have a conversation inside also. You will be surprised the kind of detailing these gentlemen have done. And as brand Cyboard, it defines, it's about internet and it's about education. And again, as Ritaayat Foundation, what we have been carrying is a helping hand to every soul. So I think that's probably the best fitment as of now I had as individual or an organization. So thanks to both of you to helping us stand here, to helping us communicate what we actually, all three of us, or others I'm sure will agree with us that what we want to communicate, we are in a position to communicate now.
And what was your thought process behind it, and what we are going to see you doing in future?
See, I would not comment anything on the longer perspective, but in a shorter perspective or the right upcoming, we'll make sure that we as Ritaayat Foundation and along with Rajat Bhai and Kunal Bhai will make sure this ecosystem of education with quality, not only tuitions, schooling, come across as a subject to all of us. We face different kind of crisis. So I think somewhere what I feel is they are helping us to grow rather than we are helping him or we are trying to put a word across. So we'll make sure that we focus towards education, what the primary agenda is, and at the same time we're making sure the sports, what we Ritaayat Foundation has stand for, we'll make sure that we go simultaneously together and keep growing.
Do you have any particular criteria for students from any particular area or random?
Yes, I do have, and the criteria is across the country. Whoever is a part of Indian nation can come and be associated, get a better, and on behalf of them, I can assure you, the quality of education, the mentors, the teachers, the facilities, I can assure you, you will have the best.
With all due respect, especially the PWD, what they are supposed to do, you are the one who are doing it. With all due respect. Tell us, when you thought, when this thought came in your brain, this is what we have to, you have to organize, you have to do, how this whole idea came.
So we have already been into education. We have physical schools already running under our group. We were supposed to start another school when pandemic happened. 3 months down the line, when I saw my son studying online, little bit of a struggle, but he was still able to study. So I thought, what if we finish that struggle, we iron out the problems, we make it so easy for the children and the parents to utilize it and make that education reach anywhere and everywhere. Instead of having one school which can probably have just 2,000, 3,000 students in one place, why not have a school which can have 1 million students and the entire million of them get the best of the education that they're looking for.
So I'll add a small thing to it. We have been working towards, or probably the governments have been working towards, education for all. We are not stopping there. We are working towards quality schooling for all. And we believe that seamless quality throughout the nation can only be possible if we go online. And that was the sole premise why we started an online school, because with us everything is limitless. So we are online by choice and not by chance, so that we can offer endless choices to the world.
I have to add to that, we're not just limited to India, we are already serving students outside India also.
Would you mind please joining us?
Throw some more light.
Yeah, and what was the exact question? Because I just walked in. Yeah.
The initiative is, superb. It's noble, I would say. I've seen the anchor, special anchor we have. What's your view? What's your take on the entire initiative?
In terms of the online schooling, I think, the world changed 2 years back when the pandemic hit us. And in 24 hours, we all had to pack everything up and be inside. And in this century, did we ever imagine that would happen? I think in our lifetime, there have been so many things which I don't think we ever imagined in our life would have been possible, right? And I think this is the right way for us to move forward, because it's become default now. People have to learn how to go back to a physical school at the moment. And if there are choices, there should be a choice also where you have a limitless opportunity, I would say. It doesn't matter where I live, whether I'm, people who have transferable jobs. One of the most difficult things for them is children trying to go ahead and adjust every time you move cities. What is good for them? You are in a school like this where you know that whether I'm in Chandigarh or I'm in Kerala or I'm sitting in Goa, it's still going to be the same set of people.
Absolutely.
The seamless experience. So if you say it's a choice, now how many people would want to take that choice? That's something which we need to drive and probably show what is better, how it needs to be done. But if you ask me, I would say, way to go.
In classroom, I don't know. It means you're saying the pandemic, the government came a little late.
Well, probably. I think so. I would say so.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
पहली बात तो ये हमारा सलाम है सबको, और यहाँ की बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। हमारा लाइव शो है यहाँ पे, पहले भी कई बार लाइव शो हमने किए हैं, लेकिन आज भी बहुत खुशी है। और जब जाएंगे स्टेज पे आपकी दुआएं, प्यार, पूरा विश्वास है कि मिलेगा, आशीर्वाद मिलेगा।
शो के समय बहुत से स्पेशल लोग मौजूद हैं जो शायद सही से चल नहीं सकते, सही से देख नहीं सकते। उस इनिशिएटिव का आप दोनों हिस्सा बने हैं। इस इनिशिएटिव के बारे में आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
बस जी, जो आपने जो बात बताई है, उनको अल्लाह सभी को तंदुरुस्ती दे, अच्छे रहें और उनकी सेहत अच्छी रहे। हमारी दुआएं उनके साथ हैं।
शुक्रिया, थैंक यू सो मच। खास वजह यहाँ नहीं,
खास वजह सबसे पहले तो साइबोर्ड, क्योंकि साइबोर्ड के बारे में जब उनका कॉन्सेप्ट मैंने जाना, एजुकेशन के डिपार्टमेंट पे वो एक बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं। जो लोग अभी तक उससे दूर रहे हैं, वो कोशिश कर रहे हैं पूरी ईमानदारी से कि हर जगह से लोग साइबोर्ड पर आएँ और उन्हें एक अच्छी एजुकेशन मिल सके, जो कि अभी तक उन्हें नहीं मिल पाई है। पहला कारण ये था। सेकंड कारण है कि मेरा दोस्त आज यहाँ पे परफॉर्म कर रहा है, मुनव्वर अली, तो उसके लिए ढेर सारी दुआएं। वो हमेशा अच्छा गाता है, ऑफकोर्स आज भी अच्छा ही गा रहा है।
नोरा सबसे भी परफॉर्म करने वाली है हमारी।
बिल्कुल, हाँ ऑफकोर्स यार, क्योंकि उनके गाने सुनने में एक अलग ही जोश आ जाता है। तो मैं चाहता था कि काश मैं उन्हें लाइव सुन पाऊँ। और जब मुझे मुनव्वर ने बताया कि आज यहाँ पे नोरा हाँ, तो फिर जब मुझे मुनव्वर ने बताया कि आज वो आने वाली है यहाँ पे, तो फिर और ज़्यादा एक्साइटमेंट हुई ऑफकोर्स। तो अभी लाइव सुनने वाला हूँ और गूज़बम्स सभी से ही आने वाले हैं, थोड़े से आ भी रहे हैं कि मज़ा आएगा बहुत। इन प्रोफेशनल अभी फिलहाल मैं ससुराल सिमका 2 कर रहा हूँ, जिसमें मेरा नाम देवेश है। आप लोगों में से कुछ लोग देखते भी होंगे। तो अभी फिलहाल टीवी चल रहा है कंटिन्यूसली, बाकी और देखते हैं। आप लोग की दुआ रहेगी कुछ और अच्छा करते हैं।
थैंक यू सो मच।